What's going on, Squirrel Squad? It is your boy, the Squirrel. Welcome back to the Hey Look Squirrel YouTube channel. Today we're looking at a little Fred Dibnah. In case the hat didn't tip you off, that's right, it's Fred Dibnah time. Dibnah! It's a decent little piece here, 7 minutes 23 seconds long. This is Fred Dibnah, the start of a legend. In the description for this video, it said that this was how, this is like the video that got Fred Dibnah discovered and how, like, he was discovered as such a interesting person. So let's give this a whirl. If it's your first time here, hit the subscription button. We do a little bit of everything. And if it's not your first time here, welcome back. How you doing? I'm a Squirrel. It's good to see you. Little Dibnah.
Until 25 years ago, Fred was only a steeplejack who had an interest in steam engines. Then along came a television crew.
It all started about 20 years ago when I were gilding the ball on top of the town hall clock. And I really thought that I'd reached the pinnacle of my career as a steeplejack. And one day the public relations man arrived and he said, next week Look Northwest are coming, immediate panic, I'd never been on television before, and of course it's a bit nerve-wracking really. And along came Look Northwest and did an interview, only for, a few minutes on the news media. And a television director saw this and decided that he'd like to make a film about me. And that's how it all began, the beginning of my television career, in a way.
It's so funny to hear him say, like, how nerve-wracking it is to be on TV, but yet he took to the camera so well. Like, he's just a natural presenter. He's a natural speaker, educator, you know what I mean? Like, there's people that can just talk easily to people. And that's Fred Dibnah from what I have experienced in him so far.
It was in this film that we saw another part of Fred's business, felling chimneys.
Plenty of wood on there.
Go that way, Fred, is it?
What?
No, we're not on about that. We're not on about
that.
If anything goes wrong, then you want
The part Fred calls...
He always had confidence in him. The job would come down right, and it would have been a character in that too. He always looked forward to seeing him, tackle each job.
It's the part Fred calls, I'm nuts on the ground too.
We did our first chimney in 1971. And that was the first of many chimneys he did. And some of them were in very dodgy places, but he always managed to get them down, in the right place.
A bit more wood round this
Dodgy.
side. Morning.
Morning. I've seen him take one of these down before.
Fred,
What, love?
how are you going on?
All right, love. How are you?
We'll be safe over there, won't they?
I hope so. Yeah, I think
Right.
so.
Do you want me to light it like I usually do? No, I usually light it and then
Leave me alone, I don't.
and then he takes it off me.
Oh, you'd light the fire, you mean? Yeah. Oh, he's panicking like buggery, man,
These guys are like, somebody told us to come by. Some dude gonna light a chimney on fire. I tried to knock it down, but yeah, I don't know what's going on here. But everybody's sitting around watching, so I'm guessing it's okay. We're gonna leave now. We'll see you. We're out. I'm getting out of here. I kind of feel like the wife was like, yeah, I'm gonna light it like a noise again, and Fred's like, yeah, we can get that gonna move. And he's like, oh yeah, the fire, yeah, sure, yeah, you're good.
This fella.
Factory inspector, I don't know.
I mean, everything's beautiful.
And I'm more of a mind with you.
Yeah.
I think it's going to go that way, and the wind's blowing that way.
The
Everything's
bloody,
in its
if
favour.
it goes backwards, he says, there's not a bloody 3 million to 1
He
chance.
says to me, what's in that tank? I said,
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought you'd be able to tell me that. Being
Yeah. I don't bloody know, he asked me as well. He's nervous.
Anyway, that has
Nobody asked me as well.
been said.
Yeah.
We will let you know when we've got all the evacuation done, when I've got this road sealed. We're sealing it off with major incident tape.
Yeah.
Look at that white tape.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. This cop's got way too much time on their hands. They're gonna put up the white tape. That's right. Look at this. You evacuate the whole town. Everybody run.
Get going.
Yep.
Turn it round a bit. That's it. Right, now then. Right in the middle, there. No. There. That's it. Right, you can give it me now.
Yeah.
Alright, you had your fun. I'll give you the damn stick. Nice, we got oil rag on there. They were dumping all kinds of crap all over this thing. It's like, not only in health and safety be up his ass these days, but like the environmental protection agencies, like the Insulate Britain people would be surrounding the chimney or something. I don't know. It's nuts. I wonder if there's like local people that are like, I haven't seen fire come out of that chimney in years. Huh? They're using it again. 10 minutes later, it falls down. Ah! That's got to be something. Oh boy, here we go. I'm not sure. I don't think this is the one I saw. It might be. I don't know. I don't remember the cops being there though.
You see it moving, the stick? That stick.
It's exciting either way.
It's going. Going.
Jesus, Fred.
Done for.
Done for. It's all done for.
Do you like that?
Then this is how he became a national friggin' hero. He's swinging around in his chair, having a good old time for himself in the air, and they're like, look at this guy, he's crazy. And then they're like, what else do you do? He's like, oh, when I get on the ground, I knock stuff down.
The enthusiasm.
That's why I love this guy. He's awesome.
Unadulterated excitement.
He's
the
awesome.
moment that a chimney was about to come down.
Right in the right shop, innit?
The painstaking work. All that sort of stuff. I mean, it really was a work of art. And they were. I mean, it was a work of art. It was pure.
The one in 2012 banner I spy behind him? It's awfully weird. It's Armstrong and Miller. Never mind.
Pure science.
He used to, where the chimney was going to drop, if it was 120 foot high, he used to put a stake on it in the ground and hammer it in the ground, and he'd say that's exactly where the top of the chimney is going to land. And it was fantastic, really. A big chimney like that, 14 foot square, all the bricks falling down, and as it used to go down, it used to land exactly on that stake in the ground.
My main competition is the dynamite men when it comes to felling a chimney, you know. Sort of they'll come along and, you know, blow it up in half a day, so they only need a quarter of money I want. So really, that's why on television, everyone you see going down, it's blown up. You know, there's none of them done with the pit props and the big fire, like, you know, like they did it in 1899, which, you know, I like doing it that way because it's more spectacular, you know, and it's, you get a bit of a build-up to it, whereas when you press that plunger, boom, that's it, you know, it's over with, you know, you've not really done so much, you know, you just destroyed something that it took a few men a long time to erect and a lot of hard bloody sweat and labour, and when they finished it off, no doubt, they put the Union Jack up and you've just blown it up with pressing a button.
I preferred to employ Fred because he did it to the old Victorian way.
He really appreciated everything that was handmade and built, and he gave it an honorable voyage off, I guess. That's, you know, he respects craftsmanship. I mean, you had to assume that, right?
Burn the chimney down.
Henry's back.
And it was more, I thought it was a more safer way to do it than the blowing, the dynamite job.
From that time on, he's rarely been away from our screens.
Wow.
Throughout that time, he became for millions of viewers the embodiment of old-fashioned common sense. Straight-talking and frank-speaking, Fred's forthright views on anything and everything turned him into something of a folk hero.
Xylophone.
Xylophone. All right, that was Fred Dibnah, the start of a legend. I mean, so fascinating, right? I mean, I've seen him swing around the chimney stuff. I saw him take down a chimney, but it's kind of cool. I honestly have wondered, like, how did it all start? Like, how did this guy become, like over here when I was a kid, I can remember the recurring person on TV was Evel Knievel. And I mean, I'm sure everybody's probably heard Evel Knievel, right? And I actually have a pretty funny Evel Knievel story. That's for another time. Anyways, every once in a while there was like this Evel Knievel show on TV where he was jumping a bike and doing some kind of stunt or whatever. That was his gimmick. But you were like, oh, it's Evel Knievel. And to me, like, I feel as an adult that excited when I was like, oh, it's Fred Dibnah, because like now I've gotten to know him so much through these videos I've watched from him. He's just, I mean, this guy's a legend. He's awesome. And everything's so casual. I can understand completely why the camera just fell in love with this dude. Just fell in love with him. I'm glad to revisit some Fred Dibnah today. I want to do, and it's going to be a time thing, obviously, but I want to go through the series, the Fred Dibnah series, at some point. So I will be doing that at some point in the future. Anyways, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm babbling for a few here. I probably just cut out like a bunch of time of video, which is great. Until next time, you squirrely buddy. He's out of here. Scroll up.